I want to show you guys this one thing that can assure you that you're playing with the best randoms in this park. I know y'all always say, Reese, I don't have friends to run with, so my record is trash. This is something I want you to look out for so you can kind of filter through the randoms of the park. Best way to find good people to run with. This is all you have to do, because my record on the park is basically based around randoms. I don't run with no squad at all. I told you guys in my last video, I haven't played with any of my friends in about 4 to 3 months, and I still been playing the park here and there by myself. But I'm on some LeBron James type shit because I can easily carry anybody I play with. That's why this is the best way to tell who's good and who's bad. Rep doesn't show that, the record doesn't show that, the archetype doesn't show that, but this thing right here will show you the best people in your park. Now that we're actually in the park, I can show you what I mean. I got my boy Doms here. We about to run it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna show you how to find good players. Let's look at me, for example. I'm a 91 overall. The overall means nothing. I'm a superstar 1. The superstar 1 means nothing. My record is 805 and 255. I guess that accounts for something. I win a lot of my games. I guess that accounts for something. But more importantly, I'm shooting 70% from the field. So that means 30% of my shots I'm missing. So if you give me the ball, I'm going to put it in a hole a majority of the time. That's basically what that's talking about. I'm shooting 70%, that means I'm a great shooter. I'm taking nothing but smart shots. You understand what I'm saying? Now let's look at my boy Doms. I can account for him being a good player. He's only an all-star 1, so the rep doesn't matter. He's 135 and 47, that don't matter. He's shooting 63% from the field. Now, I can tell you from playing with him from experience, he takes some bad shots because he likes to shoot. He's a scorer. I'm a pass first player, he's a scorer, so he likes to take more shots than me. And also, his shot creator's trash, so half of the drifters he taking, he missing. We all know the shot creator build is trash, so I'm gonna hold that 63% to his archetype being a little trash, mixed the fact that he don't play the game that much. You can tell by his record that he don't have as many games as me. He only played 180 to my 1,000. Honestly, I only played 1,000 games because, like, I make YouTube videos. I wouldn't even have played this much bullshit. But let's keep it G. Now we got Keith. Why I joined his party? I'm still as fuck. Now we got my boy Keith here. Now Keith, he's a sharpshooter, so he's shooting 60% from the three-point line and 66% from the field, and his record shows that. You give him the ball, majority of the time he's gonna put it in the hoop. It makes perfect sense, right? Now let's check somebody that I can't account for. He's a superstar 1, he's a 96 overall, he's a center, so let's check his field goal percentage. His archetype is a stretch big, and he's shooting worse than Keith. And you see what I'm saying? Now you understanding, he's a sharpshooter. He got a stretch big build, but he's shooting worse than Keith from the three-point line, so Keith is a better shooter. Let's check somebody else. Another superstar, 93. He's a small forward like me. He's a positive 300 wins, superstar 1. He's shooting 59% from the field, so I can already tell you that he's taking bad shots. If somebody's shooting 65 to 70, that means they're elite. If they're shooting 60 to 55, that means they're average. You need people that are shooting great shots. You need people that's taking smart shots, because you don't want to be losing games on some dumb shit. Let's just keep it honest. Look at people's field goal percentage before you start running with them. Let's check out my friend list so we can account for this even more. My boy Adrian. Y'all already know I like to run with Adrian. He's shooting 71% from the field, and he's a point forward. He's not a center, he's not a sharpshooter, he's a point forward. He even had a shot creator before this, and look at his record. The boy barely loses, and he's shooting 71 from the field. Let's check out my boy Beast, 76 from the field, and look at his record. I can account for these people because I run with them. My squad do numbers. That's all you need to know, my G. That's all you need to know. Check people field goal percentage before you start running with them. That'll show you the type of player they are before you even step on the court. Are they taking smart shots? Are they making the shots they're taking? That's the point I'm trying to make. And now let's run a quick game to get into it. We out here on the court. It's just me, Doms, Keith, balling. We ain't do too much. We lost the game before this to these same people, so we decided to run it back up. I kind of felt like we lost on some bullshit, so we came right back, and yep, they folded like hot pancakes. These boys start coming out here tripping early, 4-0 run, through a turnover. We up in transition. They actually get back on defense before Dom's slow ass my player could go anywhere. His my player trash as fuck. Let's all just keep it honest. He know his my player trash. I know his my player trash. Now that I'm mentioning it in the video, you know it's my player trash. Dom's still a good player though. It's just like you gotta trash my player, so he at a disadvantage. What can he do? The boy can't speed boost. His stretch big has no hot spots. His sharpshooter, his shot creator, I don't think got no hot spots either. All we do is complain about his mob player because it's so trash. It's so late in the year that there's no reason to care at this point and make another one. So I'm out here. Last game I was playing and I wasn't doing nothing on the center, and I just came out and had this turn up real quick. Good pull up and transition, bang. Jump shooting right now is at an all-time high. I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun on the park. That's honestly the main reason why I've been playing so much. Doms came back to 2K. Keith came back, and shooting is going crazy. That's why I took that shot. Like, shooting is so much fun right now that I just can't stop pulling up. That's one of the most fun things I'm doing on the park, just shooting random three-pointers because I'm getting so many greens. Never had a sharpshooter, so this is new to me, and money would not stop jumping. God damn, you got beat. Let it happen. He was really trying to get that block. It's not happening, OG. 19-12. My money force up a bad shot, air ball, Reese out in transition, it's showtime. That's how Reese throws it down. Left-handed windmill touching the back of his head because he's styling on these fuckboys. Anyway, got the true blues on my feet. I will not be getting them in real life. I was contemplating getting the true blues or the cement fours. I'm getting the cement fours. I ain't buy them yet. They just on my to get list. And now let's show the shot selection. Your boy went 3 for 5. Keith went 5 for 5. Doms went 1 for 3. The other team went 1 for 2. 0 for 2. 5 for 9. Story of this video: take a look at field goal percentages. That shows you people's tendencies before you even step on the court with them. They got a low field goal percentage. They taking low percentage shots. It's common fucking sense. You can tell if somebody's trash by the shot selection they're taking. You don't want nobody's gonna be jacking up shots, pissing you off. So don't even step on the court with people with low field goal percentage.